Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Friday, September 26th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 39 of 2025, and in my neck of the woods it is currently 70 degrees with a high of 76 and a low of 63. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my broadcast. I am here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, pretty pictures, and the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. In other words, I show you what I'm doing. I'm showing you how I'm doing it. And I explain why I did what I did. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always, always fun. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who'll see this broadcast when I download it into my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And I highly suggest you join because that's where you get your buddy colors. I make announcements there. It's just good to be a member of that group. Okay. So tonight I am working on the little sleeping fairy. She's sleeping on her pillow. We got some more done with the mushrooms, started working on the hat. This is just so darn ridiculously cute. And that is from my book. Oh, let me find it. Fairies and Mushrooms Jubilee. Cute little book. I really enjoyed putting this one together for you. All right. And then my second project is from Disney Dreams collection. Nobody should be intimidated about coloring in these books. There are several of them available. I don't have the other ones within reach of me. They're absolutely beautiful to color out of. You can see some of the previous projects that I've done on them. Not hard at all. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You start in an area, like on the shirt and shorts, and go from there. Okay, I'm currently working on the Snow White Discovers the Cottage. Last night I was working on the tree. And I also pointed out that you don't have to do exactly what's done on the left-hand side. I put moss on this. I thought that would look really good. When I'm done with this one, I'm going to finish up this page, which is from The Little Mermaid. So, fun book. Here's Tweedledee and Tweedledum that I did. I had a ball doing this one. Let's see. And you guys have been asking me to do one with Mickey Mouse in it. Oh, this was fun. Lady and the Tramp. Involved but not hard. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Aren't these beautiful? Honestly, guys, this stuff is not hard. Now, if I do another one out of this book, I would be doing Mickey and Minnie Mouse. You guys need to tell me whether this is one you'd like to see me do. What a cutie. Okay, so let's see who's in the broadcast tonight. Leela, hello. Leela was the first in the group tonight. Sandy, hi Sandy. Rita Mulvey, hi Rita. Onyx, Jonah. Miss Jackie. All right. And those of you who are my regulars, please hit that like button and please share this broadcast. Jackie says she's number 6 and she shared. Remember, guys, you're not doing it for me. You're doing it for other people who may be looking for coloring companionship, may be looking for how to do, for example, grayscale. Okay, Sandy, thank you. Hi, Jonah. Jonah, you're here until your sister calls at 7:30 and you'll be back at 9. Okay. So you'll be here for another 20 minutes. Sounds good. Okay, how is everybody's day today? Win, lose, or draw? I'm going to say draw. It's been quiet. Oh no, Onyx says lose. Leela says win. Jonah says brewer. Oh, says brewer. Says draw. Leela, what was your win? Spent the day with your husband yesterday and today. Beautiful. That sounds really nice, Leela. Thanks for sharing that. Onyx, what was your lose? A nurse has been on your case all day and she doesn't even know you, but at least I won at bingo. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that about that nurse. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and bingo was his name, oh. Hey. All right, Jackie, what was your win? Okay, let me send along a couple of links for you. He's finding it difficult, so being with him also makes him happy. Okay, let me send along a couple of links for you. Oh, your husband's on strike? Oh. Okay. Jackie says, gave my birds a bath, which is always a wet time. The cleaners come in after the bird bath. Rhonda says, draw, helping a friend in a difficult time. Heartbreaking, but thankful that I can help. Oh. Now, bear with me tonight. Julie is hosting a high school, not hosting, but chaperoning a high school dance. So I've got to flip my screens back and forth to get you guys the links. All right. So tonight, before I start coloring, hello, Angry Bear. Angry Bear says draw. Rhonda says that she already smashed the like. All right, regulars, hit that like button. Okay, so I'm going to do a little demo here for you. So you guys know that I glue the end of pencils to my shorty pencils, and that way it extends them. So I had a little bit of a gluing party last night, and I went ahead and glued up a bunch of my Payne's Gray. So I've recovered 9 Payne's Gray. So that's pretty nifty. So I'm going to show you how I do this. It's very simple. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you the links to the stuff that I'm going to be using. Let me get those to you. The first is the glue. It's called Wedgwood Fast Curing Wood Adhesive. It is the best, and you don't have to buy those stupid little tiny bottles of super glue. Cures in 30 minutes, repositionable up to 3 times. I love this stuff. Let me show you the bottle again. Okay. And then I've got a miter box and saw. Let me get you the link for that. This comes as a kit. The saw comes with the little miter box. And then you want to get a hold of your pencils. And you want to make very sure that they are unsharpened. If you get the sharpened ones, you're going to mess yourself over. It's still doable, but it's going to cause you an extra step. So unsharpened, these are bulk pencils. Let me get that link for you. All right, there's your links. Now, let me show you how we do this. It is ridiculously simple. Let me get my bag of little shorties here. As you can see, it's been building up. I need to have a gluing party. Ooh, that one's pretty short. Let me grab about 6 of these. Now, when you run out of pencil, colored pencil on your pencils that you bought, all you have to do is just cut off the end to square it off, and you're ready to go to put a new pencil on there. So this one I need to cut. All right. Now, as my pencils break, or as I use up my pencils, I just go ahead and I save the ends that my pencils were on. Oh, see, look, I still have a little bit of pencil left on this one. Hi, Lorraine. Yeah, see, check it out. Okay. So, this is how you do it. Easy peasy. Now, I have a little stand here. You can't buy this, but what it is I bought a pencil set, and this is how it came. It came in this box, and the pencils were upright in it. So this is perfect for putting my pencils while they're drying. Now, if you have any questions while I'm doing this, ask. I'm not a psychic. So the first thing you're going to do is measure your pencil. And these pencils are 7.5 inches long. So you want to go 3 3/4 inches, because that's half of 7.5. Half of 7 is 3.5. And half of a 1/2 inch is 1/4 inch. So 3 3/4. So let me measure this. It'll be about there. I'm a little bit longer here. I guess really I can say, let me redo this. I can say that this is 7 1/4, so 3 1/2 plus 1/8. There we go. Okay, now, I like to cut my pencils in bulk. So what you should do is take all the pencils that you're going to cut and put them side by side on your table. Lorraine, how you doing? And match your mark. That way you're not measuring every single pencil. So in other words, you'd have like 10 pencils. You can mark 10 of these. Quick way to do it. Okay, now we're going to take this little miter, and it's a little miniature one. It's really cool. It's for crafting. And this thing measures, oh my gosh, 5 1/4 inches. Perfect size. And it's got a little lip on it. I include the eraser in the measurement. You don't have to. But the reason that I do that is because, let me say yes, I include the eraser in the measurement because when I'm holding the pencil, I still want to be holding that same length on both of them. So the answer is yes, Jackie. Okay, so let me go to the edge of the table here. And like I said, this miter has a little hook, and you hook it in there. See, I'm pushing on it, it's not going anywhere. And then you take your pencil, pop it into your miter, use your knife or saw that comes with the kit. Bam. Nice clean cut. Let me do my next one. Pop your pencil in there. Bam. It's cut. Now, if you don't get them exact, don't have a hissy fit about it. Okay. Now, Now, I'm going to take my pencils, including my little teeny tiny one, and if the ends already aren't cut, we need to cut those ends. Now, some of your pencils have rounded ends. See that? So we need to cut that end off. So I'm just going to barely put that end there for my miter. Get my saw. See, I got my little nubby here cut. And I've got a nice flat end. All right, let's see if I have any other pencils that I need to cut. Oop. This one here isn't super flat, so I'm going to recut that. Boom. Bim bam boom. Okay. Now, some pencils already come with, as you know, the flat end. So that's really cool. You don't have to do it yourself. It's just those little pesky pencils that are covered on the end. All right, let me put my miter and my knife away. Let me get my camera back on my pencils. Let's see. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, you can see why when you buy your pencils, you don't want to purchase ones that have a point on them. Otherwise, you're going to have to cut the point off. These are unsharpened pencils, like I showed you earlier. Okay. Now, I'm going to get a little piece of paper here. Only because I don't want to put the glue or work the glue on my coloring surface. And I'm going to take my DAP Instant Adhesive and I'm going to put a dab of it on the end. Oh, don't stick your finger in it like I just did. You don't need much. And then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to hold it, and I'm going to hold it for, I don't know, about 15 seconds, if that. I mean, this stuff really grabs it quick. And then I'm going to put it in my little holder. See? All right. Now, once you get into a routine in doing these, it goes ridiculously quick. Samrat, hello. Okay, pencil end. A little dab will do ya. The glue. Put the pencil on. I mean, my gosh, if I even hold it for 15 seconds, that's a long time. Just enough, you hold it long enough, just enough that when you let go, the pencil doesn't come apart. It is ridiculously quick. Next one. Again, just hold it long enough that when you let go, it doesn't fall. Because the thing is, now you're going to put your pencils in that holder I showed you. Oh, let me put a little more glue here. I absolutely love this glue. Now, when I put my glue on here, what I do is I turn this a little bit because you get excess glue that squirts out. And sometimes it can drip a little bit. And I just like to turn it just to keep that drip even. Okay, let's do another one. Here's my little shorty blue. There's my glue. Now, the bottle says that this cures in 30 minutes. But just out of an abundance of caution, I go ahead and I let my pencils dry overnight. Okay, next one. Any questions? And guys, this is so ridiculously easy. It really is. Okay, next one. Now, the other neat thing about this is you don't have to, let me get this focused. You don't have to put the glue on both pieces, on both sides. Some glues you have to do that. And let me do my last one. Now you can see, once you get on a roll, you can see how fast this whole process goes. And I'm applying a little bit of pressure to this. And again, I'm just turning my pencil a little bit just to catch that drip. All right, let me pull that wood piece off. All right, so let me pull out. Here are the pencils that I just did for you. Check it out. What do you guys think? Is this helpful for you? Okay, then what you do, you take for this glue, guys, was this helpful for you? Then you take a paper towel and you wipe off the tip of the bottle. Do not use water. And I'm just going to tap this down a little bit just to make sure the glue goes down out of the tip. And then of course I'll put my cap on. There you go. This DAP is made for wood. People use it for furniture. All right, there you go. I gave you the links to everything that you need to do this. It is so ridiculously simple. And if you have a bunch of pencil nubs, which I do, you can sit down and have a gluing party. Now, one thing, when you glue your pencils, make sure that you glue them as straight as possible on the pencil. Now, this one has a little bit of a tilt to it, and the reason that I say you got to try and get it straight is because when you put it in your electric sharpener, that sharpener is going to put a twist on it if the pencil isn't straight on. So this is a good gluing right here because you can see that it's straight as an arrow. And if you have an end of a pencil that is wonky, just recut it and make it straight. See? Okay. So those, I'll set them off to the side so those little puppies can dry. I may have a gluing party tonight and do the rest of my pencils. They've been sitting around for quite a while. And it'll be really nice to have my colors back because obviously these are the ones that I use the most. Leela, you have wood glue. All right. Okay. Was that helpful for you? Are you glad that I showed that demo for you? Now, let me go back real quick. If any of you guys are on the fence about getting the supplies to do this, I'm going to go back and give you the links to the stuff. I gave them to you earlier, but now that you see how this is done, you may change your mind. Excuse me. Okay, so there's the glue. Here's the miter box and saw. Okay, so there's the glue. And here is the bulk pencils. There you go. All right. Enough of that nonsense. Let's get coloring. Can you use a wood file to even out the pencils? If you want, but you'll spend a lot more time getting those ends. I would get the miter box and the saw and be done with it. All right, let me get my paper towel. Honestly, you can use whatever tool you want as long as it produces an even, flat surface. For you to glue the pencils together. I've tried different things. I tried sandpaper. I tried dog toenail clippers. And I just could not get a nice even cut. See, here's one that's been done ages ago. Okay. Last night I was working on the hat. So there's my dark area. Oh, can you use a wood file on the pencils after cutting the pencils? Yeah, but why would you do that? If you have your little tiny miter box and your saw, why do the extra work? I'm sorry, what was the mistake? Okay, medium color. Now, remember what I told you, is when you're coloring around circles or white spots like this, take your pencil and draw a circle around it. It seems to make it easier to color then. Okay, asking about filing after we just cut the pencils, it didn't make sense after I read it. I meant the other pencils before we glue it, but you already explained it. Okay. Okay, now I've got a little bit of a darker area here. And then we'll come up to a medium. Oh, that's right. Sandy has an anniversary today. Sandy, how many years? $38. Okay, Sandy, tell your husband that that gift card needed to be for $38. What is 38 minus 25?
It's 13.
So he owes you another gift card for $13. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, dear Sandy and Tony. Happy anniversary to you. And many more. Oh, he gave you a $25 restaurant card. Okay, never mind. Okay, now we're in the darker area here. Now, what do I always tell you when you run into something with your color? You want to use that same shade on the other side. So I've got a little stem there. Oh, Onyx says, I've got some catching up to do. I've only been married 28 years. Jackie, you're at 33 years. Leela is at 21 years. All right, now I've got my light color. Oh man, isn't that beautiful? Okay. And Onyx says, I have mine trained to fetch me tea. Maybe that's what I should be asking you guys. What do you guys have your husbands trained to do? Of course, we're saying all of this in jest. All right, let me go off to the right here. Okay, medium. Sandy, are you going to go ahead and continue working with Procreate? All right, there's our medium. Now I'm running into a light patch. Onyx, you remember what you got for your 4th birthday? It was a talking Woody Woodpecker. Oh, how cool is that? All right, let me continue with my light while I've got my light pencil in my hand. And back to my medium. Well, that's good, Sandy. I'm glad you're going to finish it. And I'm going to kick in my dark here. Oh, I'm sure she will, Leela. She'll post it in the group as a finished piece. All right, I accidentally colored this area dark when I want it medium. So I'm going to do a little erasing here. Yeah, I think Sandy already posted this, but this is what she's gotten done so far in Procreate. All right. let's go back to our medium here. Now, I want everybody to notice how cool this is looking because of the blending. What's the number one skill that you need to master in adult coloring? All right, let's go back here. Blending. Blending, 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 rawhide. That's right, Angry Bear. Okay, medium. Now, if you look at the way that I'm doing this hat, and guys, if you're wondering why we're singing that song is to remind you about your blending. And this hat is a perfect example of why I keep on you about your blending. Oh, cool, Sandy. You want to get Patriotic Critters Jubilee and Puppet People Jubilee. Yeah. Oh, this hat is absolutely gorgeous. Check it out. What do you think? This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you strive for when you do your coloring. Onyx, are you still enjoying your pencils that Angry Bear bought you? Okay. Guys, are you learning something from this? That's the whole point of me doing colorings like this. Sandy Angry Bear gifted the, I want to say 72 count set of pencils to Onyx. Yeah, 72 set color. And I sent her the Easy to Color Jubilee, the line art book that I did, the one with the bird on the front. That was this book. So she got this book. And she also got Small Wonders from Angry Bear. Onyx, I want you to start posting your pictures. Wait a minute, I'm looking for something here. Onyx, you could do these pictures. These will be beautiful. Or do these flowers, I meant to say. Okay. Let me set that aside. Oh, Rhonda, that's delightful. Today was payday. I was on Amazon earlier. I ordered a set of Color Neons and 4 more of your books. Oh, Rhonda. How cool is that? Thank you for supporting the group. Rhonda, what books did you order? Now I'm curious. Well, thank you, Rhonda. I try. Okay. I'm going to work on some wings just because it's something a little different. I'm all mushroomed out at the moment. Well, Rhonda, I put a lot of effort and thought into my books. I don't just throw images on a page and sell it as a book. Excuse me. Sandy, you're working out of Quilted Treasures Jubilee, which is a phenomenal book. Hippie Life, Rustic British Countryside Hobo Life, Sounds of Christmas, refresh my memory as to what's on the cover of the book Sounds of Christmas. I am drawing an absolute blank. Oh, I remember. Hold on, I got it. That one, oh yeah. That one was the one where I did the 12 Days of Christmas. A partridge in a pear tree. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 11 pipers piping, 12 turtle doves, and then I talk about what each thing represents. Three French hens representing faith, hope, and love. Well, you guys just need to make a note to yourself when we get closer to Christmas to do an image out of that. Okay. Fairy wings. Lorraine, you just stopped coloring the buddy? You're going to call it a night. Okay. Lorraine, have a great rest of the evening. Okay, I'm going to work up the wings. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy Lorraine, sleepy Lorraine, purr, purr, purr. Okay, there's my dark blue. My medium blue. And my light blue. All right, let's get to the wings. We're going to start with our medium blue. So Sandy says, some of the authors on Amazon, their grayscale is not as good as yours when making books. That's right, Sandy. Exactly. You got that right. Okay, medium blue. Oh, Lorraine, you're welcome for the song. I want you to sleep well. Here's my darkest blue. You guys never know what's going to happen when you come in here. All right, here's my darker blue. Hey, Onyx, do me a favor. When you tell somebody goodnight, would you please use their name? That way I know it's you're talking to them and that you're not saying goodnight. That helps me. Okay, here's our medium blue. And then our light blue. Check it out. And then our, all right, Sandy, thank you. And then our light blue. Now, notice how I'm back blending over my medium blue in order to get rid of that dividing line between the two colors. Now, if your dividing line doesn't go away, you've got to take the darker of your two colors and get rid of it. You want her fairy wings to look like what? Stained glass. Okay, Sandy. Let me grab some water here. Now, Sandy says, I just realized I've been in this group over 4 years now. Isn't that neat? Okay, now I'm going to take my medium blue and I'm going to add a few streaks on my light blue. And we'll finger blend that. Isn't that beautiful? Let me pull out. Okay, Onyx. Now, let's go down to our next wing. Although, I'm going to come in with my light blue and fill in my dots. And I'm going to play a little further with this. Is I'm going to come in with a little bit of white. I'll use my Prismacolor, which you know I'll complain about because the points break. And I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight. Okay. Next wing. Dark blue. And then my medium blue. Thank you, Onyx. Now, don't forget to turn your pencil when you lift it up to move around. Keeps your point sharper longer. Miss Jackie, good night. Jackie, would you like me to sing the kitty song for you? All right, let's move this around. I'm going to take that as a no that Jackie didn't answer me. Excuse me. Okay, now in this area, just below her hair, excuse me, part of the wing shows through the film of her dress. So I'm going to put a very light blue on top of that purple. Isn't that cool looking? All right, light blue dots. And then I'm going to take my light blue and I'm going to blend it over the top of my medium blue. And that way it makes the wing look really soft. I want to use that pencil instead of using a blender pencil. When I colored this area with my medium blue, it was looking a little bit rough. Okay, let's take a look at this. Questions, comments? All right. Black Sharpie marker. Thank you, Rhonda. Now, I want you to notice that by making the wings blue, it picks up the blue of the pillow and it causes your eye to travel across the entire picture. Okay, wing. Black Sharpie marker. Now I'm using, I'm using the ultra fine point. Now you really want to take your time with this because we've got little dots on this thing. So if you think this thing is popping, wait until you see it. With the black highlighted. Now, again, we need to color around all of these little blue dots. That's why I tell you to circle them first. It makes it a lot easier to color around. So guys, what do you think of the black marker? And my question to you is, would you have made this addition on your piece? Well, hello, Sarah. Okay, next wing. We're going to run a little over in time on this project. I'll get to Disney in a little while. Angry Bear, tell Sarah what we did earlier in the broadcast tonight. Angry Bear, you like the black Sharpie marker add-on. Sarah, you need to watch the beginning of the broadcast when you have a chance. So, Sarah, how was your day today? Win, lose, or draw? Oh man, this looks so cool. Now, I'm going to go up to my little butterflies up here. And I'm going to color parts of these wings in black as well. And that'll look really cool when we go to color these butterflies. And let me do our third butterfly. And let's get down to our fourth butterfly in the lower left-hand corner. Guys, if you are a regular participant in my broadcast, please hit that like button. Okay. Let me pull out. Uh, Janie is working on Posh Thomas Kincaid, Painter of Light, and she's working on the covered bridge. Check it out. There's what she's working on. There's the guide. Janie, you need to blend your colors on your tree. And the way to do that is color right over those black lines as much as you can. Right now, it just looks like you're filling in the areas. Don't do that. Okay. All right, I am at a good stopping point. Take a picture of the cover, Janie. I think I do have that book. All right, any questions, guys? What a cutie. Next project. Good night, Janie. Okay. Snow White discovers the cottage. So last night I was working on my rocks in the upper left-hand corner. Angry Bear, what are you saying? I'm really lemon this one. I'm going to assume that you mean loving. Okay, and again, this is our Disney Thomas Kincaid Disney Dreams collection. So I'm using my Payne's Gray. And I'm using a, called a Honeydew. It's a light blue-ish. Okay. Let's slide over to the right of the tree. Let me pull out just to acclimate you. I'm working on this area right here. I've already put in the green for what? The moss. Janie, you need to send me a picture of the cover of the book. And then I can let you know if I have it or not. Okay, let's do the rocks up here. Sarah, you liked it 19. Cool. No, I do not have this book. Does anybody else have this book? Okay. Light blue. And that light blue looks really cool with the gray that we already put on here. Leela, you have a lot of other books. I love Autumn so much that I have a couple and want to get more. Okay, Sandy, good night. Happy anniversary again. Leela, I've got an Autumn book that's in both grayscale and line art. And they're different pictures in each book. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kathy. There are the autumn books that I have. All right, let's get some rocks up here done. And then I'm going to come in with my Payne's Gray. And we're going to start shaping and shadowing these different rocks. You know, come to think of it, I don't know many coloring book authors that broadcast coloring like this on YouTube. Johanna Bosford used to do it, but she doesn't do it on a regular basis like I do. Leela, you've got it on your list? Angry Bear, you like the everyday what? Oh, Leela says I try to come every day. Oh, you like the fact that I broadcast every day. Yeah. Kathy, how you doing? Kathy, you definitely need to go back and watch the beginning of the broadcast. I did a demonstration on glue, how to cut and glue the pencils to colored pencils. Sarah, good night. So glad you stopped by. Good night, Sarah. Good night, Sarah. Good night, Sarah. So glad you stopped by tonight. You might be on tomorrow, Sarah, but you're not sure yet. Okay. Well, I like the fact that I have my books that I've published, that I use them as teaching tools. And that's why you guys benefit, because I can give away images from my own books. That's why you guys get the freebies that you do. All right, check out how this gray Yeah, Kathy, you really want to watch that broadcast. I was showing how to use like I said, the number 2 pencils to extend the pencil length. Let's see here. Oh, Onyx, yay. 22 likes. Onyx, you're doing a good job. Onyx is my gatekeeper. Any questions about how I'm coloring these rocks? Leela, I don't know the name of the British man that made the books with the frog. I think I can envision him, but I can't, the name's not coming to mind. And let's get these rocks up here. Dang, that's going to bother me, Leela, when I can't think of that name. He did some beautiful, beautiful coloring books. Let me see if I can... let's see. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Oh, that's not it. Oh, Leela, R.J. Hampson. That's it. Yep. Perfect. Thank you. And I think he's got a coloring book called Intricate Animals. Leela saved the day. Now I'll be able to sleep tonight. That's right. Either that or I would have woken up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. and said, oh my gosh, I know the name. Are you sure that's him? I'm looking up the books on Amazon and it's not coming up. Make a note about creating a coloring book with animal caricatures.
The.
All right. Oh man. Let's look at this now. Hold on, I got a couple more areas up here. All right, let me pull out. Let's take a look at this puppy. Tell me what you think. Creak. Okay, Onyx, good night. I'm on for another 7 minutes. Okay, guys, I'll say it again. Perfectly doable. I don't want to hear anybody saying that they can't do these Disney books. I'll love you right back, Onyx. Hey, Onyx, before you go, I got a question for you. Don't go yet, Onyx. The port on your smart device, is it a mini port? On your smartphone, is the charging cord, is that a mini port or is it a standard size port? And tell me what the model of your phone is again. Oh, it's a Type C, so that's a mini port, I believe. What's the Okay, it's an Android phone. What's the brand? Is it a Razor? What is it? Okay, any questions about what I've done so far on here? I'm going to be adding a little purple to the water, and that'll put it in line with this. And then I've got a few more things down on the right hand side. Angry Bear, contact me on Messenger. The problem right now with Onyx is that the cord that she has does not reach the wall plug, and the facility will not allow her to use an extension cord. So Angry Bear, after the broadcast, contact me, will you? Okay, I'm going to call it an evening. I think we had a really great... Yeah, what length onyx do you need? Oh, a power bank would probably be better. Okay. Thomas Kincaid, Disney Dreams Collection. We also worked on our Fairies and Mushrooms Jubilee, which is that book. And then I showed you guys how to cut your pencils and the glue that you need in order to make your pencils longer. So we had quite the broadcast. It needs 10 foot, I'm sure. Angry Bear. Okay, I am going to call it an evening. This is ILene Vick for Teaching About Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. Love on each other. That's what this group is all about. I will see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. and we will see what kind of trouble we can get into. Please be sure to hit that like button. It's the only thing I ask of you. And also, I ask that you share this broadcast so other people can find us. Okay, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.